there may be a tough challenge ahead for the last contestant of the day, a very nervous 27-year-old Danyl.
I'm Danyl Johnson, I'm 27 from Reading, and I'm a teacher. I've been teaching for the past 6 years and really do enjoy it, but all the students know that my passion is music.
Good afternoon. No. What do you mean no? It wasn't good.
Waste of time.
What's he saying? The almighty one is saying a waste of time.
Simon, waste of time.
Really waste of time.
Why?
No, something didn't click today.
This is the biggest performance of my life. I am so nervous to walk on that stage. This audition means so much to me.
Pity the fool that has to come next. Be nice.
It would have been amazing to go back to school and make everyone proud.
Hi there, how you doing? What's your name?
My name is Danyl Johnson.
Guys, who are you to Danyl? Are you friends?
Daniel's sister. What do you do?
I'm a teacher.
Okay.
So do they know you're here?
No.
Oh,
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out of me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. Well, I'll sing. When my love goes away, doesn't worry to be alone. No. And how do I feel at the end of the day? On your side, but I still feel fine. Oh, I can't buy. I need someone to love. I just need someone, not just anyone. I need you, baby, you.
Perfect audition. It is so exciting to be sitting here on this panel.
That means so much, Danny. Thank you.
Louis?
Daniel, I thank God that you came in today. Your kids are going to be very proud. Fantastic.
You're a natural born performer and I would take you in my category right now.
Okay, Danyl. I've been doing this for what, how many years? 8, 9 years? Okay, Danyl, that was single-handedly the best first audition I have ever heard. Danny, yes or no?
You know what? There's a few people that actually want to go back to school now because of you. Yes.
Thank you, Danyl.
Danyl, million% yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you, man.
2,000,000% yes.
Oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you.
Okay, whole of London here, it's an almighty yes.
People are chanting your brother's name. Where did he come from? It's incredible, Simon.
Unbelievable.
That's mad. Simon stood up.
And as the day draws to a close, and with the judges hoping that Bootcamp will end on a high, for the next contestant, 27-year-old teacher Danyl Johnson, their expectations couldn't be greater. Daniel's first audition in London went better than he could ever have imagined.
That was the best first audition I have ever heard.
So how do you feel about today?
It's really coming home. Like, this is it's sort of make or break at this point, you know. You never know how it's going to turn out. You never know if they're going to like the song, how you've done it, if the audience is going to like it, and you've got to make sure that you give the performance of your life.
For Danyl, as a teacher, to go back to his pupils and deliver good news would mean everything.
To them, I'm just normal dad, you know, and to see their teacher possibly winning a show like this would make them feel I could do anything as well. It's like so important. I just want to do this so much.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
All right, Danyl, and what have you decided to sing?
Holding Back the Years by Simply Red.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, go. Boom, yeah, oh, hey, stop. Holding back the years, thinking about the things that's gone so far. When somebody hears, listen to the fear that's gone. Yeah, strangled by the tears pattern, waiting in the open arms of matter, getting me sooner or later. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. Holding, holding, holding. Oh, I'm wasting all my tears. I'm wasting all these years, and nothing's had the chance to be good now, and nothing ever could. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on.
Danyl, you didn't consider for a moment just singing the melody of that song, I suppose. All right, thank you.
He's a bit overconfident for me. He's just a little bit overconfident.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, like, you know, I think I messed around maybe too much and I just got a bit nervous.
You know what? He would have had the audience in the palm of his hand.
Will this
if he
will they
just
like
come
him?
out
Yeah.
any other song than that
I know.
and just gone, this is how you do it.
There's so many people I'm going to let down if I don't. If I don't get there.
Has Danyl done enough to keep his X Factor dream alive?
day, right, waiting. But you understand the rules, there are only 24 places.
What about today?
For you, it's the end
What if you're making me
of the bad news. You're third.
I just hope I deserve it, you know, and I just hope that I just hope I can do the best that I can in the show, because I'm going to prove that there's so much more to come.
Next to face Simon is 27-year-old school teacher Danyl, who at his first audition blew the judges away.
That was the best first audition I have ever heard.
But at Bootcamp, he failed to have the same impact.
He's just a little bit over, a little, yeah?
And is now concerned he won't be able to live up to his first performance.
The pressure just keeps on getting more and more and more. I had a really hard time at Bootcamp and I really messed up. It really has hit home that I've got to be better than what I've done before. See, I keep on falling in out of love with you. Sometimes I love you, and at times I feel blue. Sometimes I feel good, and at times I feel used. See, loving you, darling, makes me so confused. See, I keep on falling in and out of love with you, baby. Never lost someone where that I'm falling in and out of love with you. See, I never loved someone where that I see loving you. Yeah.
A little bit over the top. But he's good.
You think it's some people love him, some people hate him?
Yeah, he's Marmite.
And first to face Simon and find out his fate is 27-year-old Danyl Johnson, whose first audition in London blew everyone away.
That was single-handedly the best first audition I have ever heard.
I had more pressure on my shoulders because of that first audition. Everyone says you can be confident, but you can't be. Nothing's a given, especially in this category. I think I showed them everything I've got. Even though I've done so good to get here, I just hope that I've done enough.
So it's time for Danyl to find out if his dream is over or only just beginning.
Hello, Danyl.
Hi, Simon.
How are you?
So nervous, like my heart's beating out of my chest.
You, out of everyone, was the one I was looking forward to most. And I, in a way, was more disappointed here yesterday with you, Danyl, than I was other people. You overthought it. The frustrating thing is that when you're good, you're brilliant. You know that. But I've made a decision. Danyl. You're joining me in the finals.
What about now? What about today? What if you're making me? What about now?
Best first audition I have ever heard.
You're joining me in the finals.
I'm so excited just being in the X Factor. I'm one step closer to changing my life. I live in Reading at the moment. I'm a teacher and I love it, but at the same time, I've always wanted to be a successful singer.
Daniel's got everything. He's good looking, great performer, so enthusiastic. He's like a singing puppy.
Come here, come and give me a hug.
Meeting Robbie Williams was absolutely amazing. Oh my God, like Robbie's here. I'm not going. Kind of gave me some really nice advice.
Brilliant, that's exactly how you should perform it on Saturday.
Well, I was thinking, by the way, just like...
He just needs to tone a few things down. Plant your feet and give it to him.
I've chosen a big, big girl diva song for Danyl.
When I first got the song, I thought, what are they doing?
He's singing a woman's song. I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
It is really interesting to have a male sing a song like this.
Maybe it's something to do with hitting 50, but Simon has definitely lost the plot this week.
I'll either look stupid or I'm going to be a hero. And I'm going to be a hero.
I'm going to have to put everything that I have into this song. It is one of the biggest challenges. It's the biggest song that I've ever sung in my entire life.
And I am telling you, I'm not going. You're the best girl I've ever known, and there's no way I can ever go. No, 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 no way. No, 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 no way. I'm living without you. I'm not living without you. I don't wanna be free. I'm saying, and you're gonna love me. Tear down these mountains, yeah, I'll scream and shout. You can say what you want, but I'm not walking down. Stop on the rivers, won't strike or kill. I'm not gonna leave you, there's no way I will. And I am telling you, see, I'm not going. I'm not living without you. Said I don't wanna be free. I'm saying,
pulled it off. I think Simon was right to give you a really, really big song. Listen, you're a great performer, you're a great singer, but you're definitely the most overconfident person in the competition. You need to become more likable. You need to be more likable. You haven't won the competition yet. You don't have the likability factor, you definitely have the talent factor.
Danyl, a fantastic performance, a true X-Factor performance, turning a girl song into a guy song, but if we're to believe everything we read in the paper, maybe you didn't need to change the gender reference in it.
What?
No?
What did you say? What did you say?
I said if we're to believe everything we read in the paper, he didn't need to change the gender reference in it. No, don't believe it?
I just have to say, Danyl, you could obviously feel the atmosphere. You could feel the atmosphere in the room when you sung that song, right? 100%, you absolutely smashed it. But I agree with what Louis saying. You haven't won the competition yet. There's a fine line between confidence and cockiness that you were starting to develop. Simon somehow reined it in. Keep it like that, because you can't be cocky. You haven't won it yet.
Thank you very much.
I think I'm missing something here. I think I just heard one of the best performances I've ever heard in my life. And, sorry.
just...
Hang on. Dermot, let me just finish with what I said. And you can forget playing any of those games with him. I'm not having that. This guy deserves a break. He sang his heart out. Give him some credit.
You don't have the likability factor.
One of the best performances I've ever heard in my life.
Saturday night was really scary, and all I was thinking about was that massive note at the end.
There's a fine line between confidence and cockiness.
When the judges said their comments, you just hope that the audience at home don't feel the same.
I thought it was an incredible performance last week. He was good, and they're worried about him. They're threatened by him.
I'm not like a cocky person. I'm confident, as we all have to be to get up onto that stage, but I'm not cocky at all. I'm just performing. I just don't want to go home. When I was a kid, I used to watch music videos continuously, and I used to just copy what they were doing and drive my parents insane. I was just singing in my bedroom, and now I'm singing on the X Factor. It's like a dream come true.
Danyl likes challenges, and I've given him a huge challenge. I've given him a Whitney Houston song nobody's ever heard of. It's from the new record, so I had to get permission for Danyl to perform it.
So, Danyl, you want to sing I Didn't Know My Own Strength, huh?
Which is your song.
It really means a lot to me that you do this well.
I was absolutely petrified. I love this song, and I really don't want to let anyone down with it.
You're losing a little bit of the melody.
Yeah, I would suggest you go back and listen to that song and really know the melody and stick to it.
I just want to do her and Clive proud, and just show that, you know, I can connect and make this song work.
I stand by what I said to Danyl last week. I think he had got to that point where he was verging on cocky. Undoubtedly, he gave a good performance. But for me, having the X Factor is about more than that.
An artist is supposed to have confidence. They said it's cocky. It's not cockiness, it's confidence.
Hopefully I'll get the chance to show them a different side of me and hopefully change their opinions around.
This touch with my soul, I had nowhere to turn, I had nowhere to go. The side of my dream, thought it would be the end of me. I thought I'd never make it through. I had no hope to hold on to. I thought I would break. I didn't know my own strength, and I crashed down, and I tumbled, but I did not crumble. I gained it through the pain. I didn't know my own strength. To my darkest hour, my faith can be alive. Pick myself back up, held my head high. I wasn't built to break. I didn't know my own strength. There were so many times I wonder how I make it through the night. Thought that's what call that I could take. Then I crashed out and I tumbled, but I did not crumble. I made it through the pain. I didn't know my strength.
We were all wondering, oh my God, is he going to peak on this first audition? Where does he go from there? But I have to say, that was flawless.
Talk about challenging yourself, Danyl. To come out here and sing a Whitney Houston song that's not well known is one big challenge, and I think I have to say you delivered.
Thank you, Cheryl. I'm trying to impress you guys.
You know, Danyl, as you didn't exactly get rave reviews in that room, did you? But, you know, I understand that it's a precious song to Whitney. I chose the song out of respect for this record because I love the song. I think the lyrics said it all. I didn't crumble. I didn't know my own strength. It was, once again, an incredible performance.
Thank you so much.
Talk about challenging yourself.
Once again, an incredible performance.
Saturday was amazing. I was really nervous about what Cheryl and Danny were going to say.
You delivered.
I was so happy. They're sort of jumping like... My mum comes down to see the show every Saturday and Sunday. She drives all the way from Kent.
I get so emotional watching the shows. I'm terrible. I have to carry a pocket full of tissues with me wherever I go.
It feels so good to sing and just make her really proud.
This could change his life. And we're like, great. That's my little boy up there. He used to sing and dance around the kitchen.
We had a masterclass with Michael Bublé, which is amazing because I'm a massive Michael Bublé fan.
I'm going to sing with you.
It's Big Band Week, and the song I've given him is probably one of the greatest songs from this era.
It has the capability to have that goosebump-inducing thing, but it's up to him whether he's going to bring that to the table or not.
This is the hardest song I've had so far, and there's a note in it that I'm finding really difficult.
We seem to be challenging Danyl, giving him higher, longer notes.
Anything less than perfect from now on is going to be perceived as a failure.
It is a hard song to sing. This could be a defining moment for him, this song.
This is a brilliant song, and it's one of my favourites, and I just want to make sure that I don't mess up.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonflies in the sun, you know what I mean. Butterflies having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, and you know what I mean. And this whole world is a new world and a whole world. Stars when they shine, you know how I feel. Same town of high, you know how I feel. And freedom is mine, and you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. She's on me, and I'm feeling good.
Danyl, some people were born to sing and entertain, and you are absolutely one of them. You can sing, you can entertain, you own the stage. You took on a really, really big song. I think you're unstoppable in the competition, and I think it was the most authentic performance of the night.
Thank you very much.
Danyl, I have a lot of respect for you for really making that your version, because it's really tough. It's been covered many, many times. That was very good.
Thank you, Danyl. You like it?
Yep.
Thank you very much. So nice.
Yeah, you looked the part, you sounded the part. Great song choice, another great performance from Danyl Johnson.
Thank you very much.
To do, jump up and down?
Yes, I do expect you to jump up and down because I think it deserved it. Look, I think we've just got to remind ourselves what we're looking for on this show is that we're trying to find someone who could represent this country all over the world and be a star. And I don't think you've had enough credit in the competition so far, Danyl, because I do. Week after week, you just go out there, you give it 150%. In my opinion, that was in a completely different league to anything else we've heard so far.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Just stand up and walk out of me. Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. Well, I'm gonna get by. Well, I get by phone. I need someone to love her. I just need someone, not just anyone. I need you and you and you. See, well, I'm gonna get by. Don't be as you get by. When I'm struggling, that it happens all the time. I can tell you, but I still feel fine.
In a completely different league to anything else we've heard.
It's a straight fight between Danyl and Miss Frank. Leading the competition tonight, Miss Frank.
When I found out that I was in the bottom two, my heart just sank.
Very shocked last week. I was genuinely not expecting him to be in the bottom two.
I was completely devastated. I let my friends and family down. I let Simon down.
Shows you can't take anything for granted. He's lost his confidence. Understandably so.
I think what the papers say are more important than anything I do on this whole entire show. So everyone's already made their minds up. Someone posted on Twitter saying that I was more hated than Hitler. So, just need to look at myself and sort of, this is not what you want to hear, but I kind of feel like it's worth it.
We just got to get his confidence back up.
Walk. Leave the press outside. What you do on stage is what truly speaks volumes.
You can do this. And you know what? He's up for it.
Being in the bottom two has sort of shown me how much I really, really want to stay in this competition.
Connecting with the audience. That's the challenge.
Danyl hasn't connected with the audience at home. That was proven last week.
Simon is trying to force the audience into liking Danyl, and it's just not working.
I still have 100% faith in this guy.
It's either carry on or give up. You either fall to the floor or you come out fighting.
I could see you just to hear you breathing. Watch you smiling when you're sleeping, while you're following and dreaming. I could spend my life in this sweet surrender. watch you fly forever. Every moment spent with you is a moment I treasure. I don't wanna close my eyes, I don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing. Sweetest thing I'll never do, the sweetest thing I'll never do. I still miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing. I don't wanna miss one smile, I don't wanna miss one kiss. I just wanna be with you, right here with you, just like this. I just wanna hold you close, feel how so close to mine, and we'll stay here in this moment for all the rest of time. You, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing. 'Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest thing we'll never do, I still miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing.
Anyone who lands in the bottom two to get back on stage, and you know, at some point other people in the competition are going to have to go through that, so we know how you're feeling. I just felt like it was sad to see you, like you've lost your mojo, and I don't know, you feel like you've been stripped back too much and it's not your natural performance. I don't know what's going on. At the end of the song you hit your stride, the big notes were fantastic, but it was out of tune right at the beginning and then throughout. I just want to see you get up there and rock it. This should have been a week for you.
Okay, Danyl, I want to be absolutely honest with you. There's no way you should have been in the bottom two last week. Absolutely no way. This is a talent show, and you're a very talented guy, and I know you've got a setback. I want people at home to give you a second chance because you have something special. And so, Danyl, pick yourselves up and get back in the race, because that's life.
Yeah, I'm finding this a little bit uncomfortable, to be honest with you, Danyl. Obviously, you've had a massive dent to your confidence, but like, really apparently so. Like, Rachel was in the bottom two for the first 2 weeks. She came out and fought for her position on here. I feel like that's what you kind of needed to do tonight, because, you know, you do it and you do everything well. You just don't do it for me.
Well, look, here's the problem. We've got contradictory things going on here. When he comes out confident, he's cocky. When he decides to tone it down, he needs to be cocky. I think I know what the issue is here. It's got nothing to do with being in the bottom two. When you actually have to read headlines and say, are you the most hated contestant in the world, it's going to affect you. But having said that, Danyl, we've had this conversation. If you're in the spotlight, you've got to take it on the chin. And let's take it back to basics, which we saw and heard in the second half of this song. You are still, undoubtedly, probably the best singer still in the competition, and you bring an excitement to this competition, which is vital, and I genuinely hope the public vote for you this week. Danyl, you deserve it.
Okay.
It was sad to see you, like you've lost your mojo.
Pick yourselves up and get back in the race, because that's life.
You are still, undoubtedly, the best singer still in the competition.
Saturday night wasn't my best night. I was just completely lost. I thought maybe I'm just going to give up.
It was out of tune throughout.
Rachel came out and fought for her position. That's what you kind of needed to do tonight.
I thought that Danny and Cheryl were completely right. I thought I was going home.
Danyl!
When I got through on Sunday night, I just felt like I've been given a second chance by the public. What happened last week can never happen again.
Danyl last week, just his spirit had gone. We've had a long conversation and I think his confidence is back up again.
Getting the chance to go to a movie premiere was just a great way of just putting everything behind me. It's just amazing. Paparazzi people screaming your name, going, no, look this way, look this way, look this way. Just having the best time. I feel so lucky. It's amazing. It makes you feel that you don't want this whole thing to end. This week is movie week. I'm singing the title song to a Prince film. It's just a fantastic song.
I chose this song because it's difficult and I love it. It's one of my favourite songs of all time.
This week, I really worked with him on getting his confidence back and
have to fight back.
There's a big chance it's just going to go back to that overproduced performance.
I'm sure he's going to do a big long note at the end, but I'm kind of over it.
He has to be amazing this week. Not good, amazing. It's about time this got back to being a singing competition.
Tonight, I really wanted to show that I haven't given up, and I really don't want to be in the bottom two again.
Never meant to cause you any sorrow. Never meant to cause you any pain. Only wanted to one time see you laughing. I only wanna see you laughing in the purple rain. Purple rain. Out for something new that brings you to. You say you want a leader, but you seem not to make up your mind. I think you better close it and let me guide you to the purple rain. Purple rain, to purple rain.
Song and do it justice. But tonight, you came out there and you absolutely won everybody over. It's very hard to sing Prince. I love the falsetto bit. Danyl, you deserve to be in the competition. You are a talented guy, and if we're judging on vocal ability, you've got it all. I think you're going to be in the final.
Danyl loves the new look. Much better look. Very, very good. It was a really good performance. I love the bit when you went into the falsetto at the end. I don't love it when you scream too much at the end. Your voice is very, very good, and you need to really use it. Don't scream too much because it doesn't do you justice.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I really like your demeanour tonight, Danyl. It's kind of like you've lost that cocky attitude you began with, but you're not the broken man we seen last week. There's somewhere in between.
That's what you asked for. That's what you asked for. Do you like the hair?
I like the hair. I love the hair. Much better.
I know I'm repeating myself, but I've just got to say this again because I do think it's important to take this into the context of the real world. That was an outstanding vocal. It was. I mean, I've got to tell you, I really, really mean this, is that I think this show has found a great, great singer who was almost broken, who's now got his confidence back up, and we should be proud of you, we should be supporting you, because I think you could go on to have a great career, and I'm very proud of you, Danyl. Well done.
Okay. You've lost that cocky attitude you began with.
That was an outstanding vocal.
Danyl! I think Saturday was my best performance by far. You know, I got good comments.
Really like your demeanour tonight, Danyl.
Cheryl said something nice. I was just like, yeah, insane. I want to make sure that I'm not going backwards. I get better each week.
It's Queen Week. He's actually begged to sing a particular song. He chose the song, not me.
Taking on the Queen song is really, really hard. The music is just amazing.
I think the reason he chose the song is part of the lyric. I've been knocked down, I picked myself up.
What a voice. I just wanted him to lift up his eyes and connect to me. You're very much like this, and I think the song needs to be out there.
Queen's advice was amazing, but it's sort of brought up one of my biggest fears.
They said I came across really cocky and arrogant if I try and perform.
A lot of people thought Freddie was arrogant, you know, but it never kind of stopped him. Freddie had his share of knocks, so the song was from the heart, and it's made for Danyl. Be yourself, in spite of what anybody might tell you.
I wanted to strike the balance between not being too confident and not being too underconfident, and I just have to find the middle ground.
The second he's confident, you've got the gloomy three who are going to say, you're overconfident and cocky.
It'll be unbearable if this song puts Danyl back into that cocky persona.
You've just got to be yourself, and he can't be Cheryl's lapdog.
I'm just trying my hardest to sort of be me, confident but not cocky at all.
I've paid my dues, time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. And that mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my share of sin kicked in my face, but I'll pull through. Champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. Yeah, yeah. I've taken my power, my curtain call. I consider it a challenge before the whole human race, and I ain't going down, no. Yeah. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting to the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions. The
your best performance in the live shows. I know you can't hear what I'm saying. I think that was your best performance in the live show.
Danyl, there's nothing wrong with being arrogant and confident at all if you've got the talent to back it up. And tonight, you proved that you've got it all. That was the best performance of the night. Danyl, you're here for a long, long time. That was the most convincing performance of the entire night.
My heart's beating like anything, I swear. I can't breathe.
I wasn't sure when you started off, but you totally won me over by the end, and you look really handsome with your hair like that.
Thank you.
Danyl, I've got to say, I thought that was absolutely fantastic. Genuinely. And what was so good is that was not a karaoke performance. You sang as if you meant it. You acted the song, which is important. It was everything the guys had said themselves. Outstanding. Loved it.
That was your best performance in the live show.
That was the most convincing performance of the entire night.
Danyl. Saturday night was amazing. I set out to go out there and have fun.
Tonight, you proved that you've got it all.
My heart's beating like anything. I swear.
Outstanding. Loved it.
I just loved it every second, and I just wanted to sort of do it again straight afterwards. We all got the chance to go home this week, so I got to go home to my little village of Arborfield, which is just near Reading. It was like really nice to get some time away and sort of be normal. I've missed home so much. I just miss seeing like my housemate and all my friends. Hey! As soon as I walked in, like all my friends were there, and it hadn't changed one little bit. They're exactly the same.
That's good to see you, man. Very good.
Missing him loads at the house. It's really quiet without him.
I miss you.
He's doing really well, and we're all so proud of him.
I went back to the school that I used to teach at. I've come so far from teaching there, but I really do miss it. Hi guys! I surprised all my old pupils.
We've been missing you a lot.
I miss you guys too as well. I really miss all my students, but just knowing that they're out there and supporting me, it just feels really great. Going home, seeing my family was one thing I was looking forward to the most.
It's just, I'm so proud. I couldn't be any more proud of him.
I've had loads of ups and downs in this competition, but just going home and just seeing how proud my family are, it just made me feel like I'm really, really lucky to be here.
As soon as you say George Michael, this is the song that comes to mind.
It's kind of a little bit scary because everyone knows it.
Danyl needs to make this song his own.
If he doesn't make it his own, it's just going to be like karaoke.
It is a lot of pressure to be singing one of George Michael's, and I just want to do this song justice.
Time can never mend. Careless whisper of a good friend to the heart of mine. Ignorance is kind. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain is all. Dance again, guilty feet, I've got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. Sure, no better than a cheating friend, a wasted chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. We hurt each other with the things we want to say. We could have been so good together. We could have lived this dance forever. But now you're gone. Who's gonna dance with me? Please stay. Sure, no better than a cheater friend, a wasted chance.
choosing a really original version of that for you. So I think that was a really wise move, and you sang it perfectly.
Danyl, there's absolutely no doubt about it. You can sing anything, absolutely. But I think you tried too hard tonight on the song. I would prefer a different arrangement, Simon, you know, and it was just the voice. You are a great singer, but I think you're trying too hard. And I think Simon is making it very difficult for you.
Okay.
I'll be really honest with you, Danyl. When you watch that back, you say parts of that were really flat. I think the song was really exposing because the track's so bare. There's nothing to really bulk you up. But I think your image and your performance are always fantastic.
Okay. Thanks, Cheryl.
Well, Cheryl, I think we were listening to two different songs there. I genuinely do. Because why that was so good, in my opinion, was that is what is called respecting the song. Absolutely taking it, listening to it, most importantly, doing something original with it. Louis, no question of doubt, would have had you up on the scaffolding, dressed in silly T-shirts. No,
Simon,
seriously.
I wouldn't, but you just tried too hard. It's a great, great song. He's a great, great singer.
How can you say I tried too hard? And by the way, just to clear something up, Danyl, you are 100% right to have chosen that song. It was your decision, and it was the right decision.
You sang it perfectly.
You are a great singer, but I think you're trying too hard.
Danyl. Saturday went really well for me, even though some of the judges didn't really like bits of my performance.
When you watch that back, you say parts of that were really flat.
I think we were listening to two different songs there. I genuinely do. I absolutely 100% believe that this guy could be a great recording artist.
On Sunday night, just before the results show, we all sat around the radio listening to the top 40 charts.
This week's #1 is a new entry for the X Factor.
All my life I wanted to be #1 since like being a kid and listening to the charts. And we're doing it for such a great cause as well, and I think that makes you feel even more proud. It just made me think about having a #1 single by myself and how amazing that feeling would be, and I just want to make sure that I get there. Every week I've done a ballad, but the Take That song that I'm singing is an up-tempo song, and I'm really excited.
Let's give Danyl Johnson his first dance number.
How many dances is this?
This is most definitely the hardest routine that Danyl has ever had to cope with on this show.
Yeah, really worried just because this time is like the first time that I'm on move around stage, so I don't want to be out of breath or out of tune.
It's a lot to take on for his first big up-tempo song.
We haven't seen him dance before, so I'm not sure if he's capable.
He's a great performer, Danyl. He's totally fired up about this song.
This is the most demanding thing I've had to do so far in the X Factor, and if I want a place in the semi-final, I need to pull this performance off.
You gotta be strong enough to walk on through the night. There's a new day on the other side. You gotta have hope in your soul. Keep on walking. Help me escape this feeling of insecurity. I need you so much, but I don't think you really need me. And if we all stand up in the name of love and say the case of what we're dreaming of, I gotta say I only dream of you. But like a thief in the night, you took away the love that I knew. It's a new day on the other side. You gotta have hope in your soul. Just keep on walking. Yeah. Strong enough to walk on through the night. Through the night. Stay on the other side. Stay on the other side. In your soul. Just keep on walking. Just keep on walking, baby. If we all stand up in the name of love, see the kids and well till I get tired. 'Cause I need, oh, I need your love.
What a great start to the show. You've proved you're not just a one-trick pony. You can sing, you can dance. And Danyl, you deserve to be on that stage. I'm glad you've got your mojo back. I think you're really talented. And on round one, you won.
First one, only first one.
Danyl, amazing production, amazing performance. The choruses were bang on. The verses were pitchy, for sure. And Brian, not sure about the body rolls. I loved all of the dance moves, but the body rolls were, no, not quite there for me.
They were
We love you,
Campus
Brian.
Christmas, but in a really fantastic way. I have to say, I know how tough it is to sing and dance at the same time, and you made that look pretty effortless, so well done, Danyl.
Thank you. I'm breathing so fast.
Look, I promise you, taking everything into account on the fact that this was an incredibly complicated routine, you were foot perfect, you were note perfect. I honestly think you have really proved a point tonight that you are the type of artist that anything that is thrown at you, you just do it. You proved a point, and I am very, very, very happy with that performance.
My gift is my song, and this one's for you. I sat on the roof and I kicked off the moss. Well, a few verses, well, they got me quite cross. But the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's a song about you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting about these things that I do. You see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song. I know it's quite simple, but now that you're gone, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is. Now you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is. Now you're in the
Danyl, what I like about you is you get criticised week in, week out, but you always bounce back. That's one thing about you, always bounce back. And you picked Elton's most iconic song. You made it your own. It wasn't karaoke. I loved everything about it except the choir. I don't know why Simon gave you the choir. They were great. Danyl, you don't need the choir. With your voice and your looks, you've got it all.
Great version, a really great song, much, much better than your first song.
No driving.
None of that, just lots of good singing.
Thanks, babe.
I think that we're seeing the Danyl that we first fell in love with back in the audition process.
I feel like I'm back.
You look like you're back. You look more comfortable. You look more confident. You look cool. It was good, Danyl.
Thank you.
Cheryl, it wasn't good, it was sensational. Sorry, that was what it's all about. It's doing something different with the song.
I cannot believe that I'm in the semi-final. It's just the best feeling ever. When I walked onto the stage for my first audition, I had no idea what was going to happen, and it completely changed my life.
The best first audition I have ever heard. My first instinct was this guy's a star, and I've always stood by him because I genuinely believe that he is the best singer.
Simon believing in me just helps me so much because it slowly gives me back my confidence because it did go. I've had so many ups and downs. I felt like I've learnt so much and I just don't want to let it go.
If this final is about talent, Danyl absolutely deserves to be there.
If Danyl makes the final, he'll be one step closer to what could be an amazing future.
He's one of the best male singers we've ever had in any of these competitions, and for that reason, he deserves a place in the final.
There are no guarantees in the show, and the stakes are the highest it's ever been, and if I want to get into the final, I'm going to have to give everything for this performance.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. I'm gonna feel real good, gonna make a difference, gonna make it right. A summer disregard, a broken bottle tied in a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know. When they got nowhere to go, that's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make a world a better place, take a look at your life and make that. And with the man in the mirror, oh yeah, I'm asking you to change your ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make a world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change. Gotta get it right while you got the time. You can't close your mind to me. The man in the mirror, oh yeah, the man to change his ways. Oh yeah, no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make a world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change.
This is a singing contest, and you've definitely got the voice, and I believed in you all along. You've had a really tough time for the press, but on your vocal, incredible. I love everything about your voice. However, Simon, what's with the screams and the polar bears and the climate change and it's like the Benetton ad, Simon, all the children. It distracted from Danyel's voice. Danyel, you've got the voice. Love it. But I think Simon would do absolutely anything to get votes. Anything.
Danyl, that was I love that song. A really good performance. You're back to the energy that you had originally when we first saw you, but I agree with Louis. I was confused when the polar bear came on the screen. What?
Was it the right VT, Simon? Was that a different song?
A different song.
Like We Are the World or something, no?
It was like the Earth song. But you know what? About the performance, it's really good to see you up there and giving it some again, I have to say. You've been through the ups and the downs, and you still come out and give it 100%. That's what you need to do to get into the final. So Good luck.
Danyl, it was absolutely incredible, that performance. Seriously. Absolutely on the money, genuine, brilliant. Sorry, but it was.
It is the single most important song that I've sang so far. My future depends on it. The final is round the corner. It's like touching distance right now.
Dan has always been such a giving person, so to see him achieving his dreams and his ambitions will be just amazing. The thought that he could actually get into the final would just be incredible.
This is what he wants to do, what he's always wanted to do. He is a born entertainer and he deserves to be there.
He's the best singer left in the competition, and I think it would be wrong if the best singer doesn't make it through to the final.
Getting through to the final depends on how well I sing the song.
And I just want to make sure that this doesn't end because it means like everything to me.
Danyl Johnson.
Share my life, take me for what I am, 'cause I'll never change all my colors for you. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't really have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. This passion inside can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. So make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. Don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Must I imagine you there? So walk away from me. Don't walk away from me. Don't you dare. If I don't have you.
Danyl, the song is I Have Nothing. I think, Danyl Johnson, that you have got everything and you totally deserve to be in the final because you have the talent, you've got the vocal ability and you're a born entertainer. You've had a lot of negative criticism on this show and I want people to judge it on your voice tonight. And I would buy that version of that song in the morning if it was available. And I hope people vote for you.
Thank you very much.
Danyl, it was a really, really good performance. I didn't love it as much as the first one, but it was a very good performance.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's actually the first time, Danyl, I've ever seen you physically shaken, so I can say how much this means to you. And after that performance, I wish you the best of luck to be in the final next week.
Danyl, I don't think you've had fair criticism so far. I genuinely don't. I think for what you have done throughout this competition, which is to sing your heart out, to take on songs, you know, we deliberately gave you a girl's song so that it would be more rebalanced. You took on one of the biggest Whitney songs of all time on the most important night of your life. And I genuinely believe, after everything you've done, you absolutely, 100% deserve your place in the final next week.
2 acts have made it through. Only 1 place left in next week's X Factor final. Stacey, Danyl. As you know, there is no bottom 2. And remember, This is in no particular order. However, one of you has received the fewest votes and will be leaving the competition. So, here it is. The last act through to the X Factor final is... Stacey. Congratulations, Danny. Congratulations, Stacey. Commiserations to Simon. Danyl. Wow. Buddy, I'm going to get Simon over in a second. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget what a great, great contestant Danyl's been. Give it up for Danyl. Danyl, how are you feeling? All the way through to the semi-final. What are you thinking right now?
Do you know what? I might have gone out in the semi-final, but I've gone out to some of the best people I've ever met, so...
Thank you, mate. Really graceful, real gentleman. Simon, obviously very shocked. I mean, he couldn't have done any more last night.
I said to him before we went on stage, there's nothing I would have changed, nothing more he could have done. It's just one of those things. But look, he's gone out on a high. He's a graceful loser, and I'm genuinely, A, upset, but B, had the pleasure of working with you. I really genuinely am.
Thank you very much, Simon. So many great performances, week after week after week. What's been a highlight for you?
Do you know what? Just working with, you know, the judges and stuff like that. Simon's been amazing to us. And do you know what? I've met some like best friends for life, so I'm just loving it. So thank you to everyone.
Real tough time to go out, but I guess you're not going to go back to teaching. What's next?
Do you know what? I'm just going to see what happens. You know, I'm looking forward to just seeing my family and my friends and stuff like that. And just, you know, just playing a couple of gigs. And if anyone wants to come along.
You're going to sing one more for us? Thank you so much, Danyl. Thank you so much. Wow, he has been a great competitor. He's going to sing one more time for us. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Danyl Johnson.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. I'm gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference, gonna make it right. A summer disregard, I'm broken bottom top. Anyone I met so they follow each other on the wind, you know. When I got nowhere to go, that's why I want you to know. I'm starting with asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make a world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Oh yeah, I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make a world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change. Gotta get it right while you got the time. You can close your mind to me. The man in the mirror, oh yeah. The man to change his ways, oh yeah. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make a world a better place, take a look at yourself